Welcome, boys. Okay, in this video, we're going to be switching the grill out on this Ford F150 STX. So we're going to go from this to this. And this is our Raptor Grille out of the box. So unboxed, and then that's what we're going to put in the Ford. So let's get to it. Okay, so before we dismantle the truck currently, we're going to go ahead and mount some of these things to the grill. So, as you see, it already says Ford. And on the back side here, we have these lights. This new grill has lights that go on either side. So it's going to come with a bracket that goes here and here, and then a smaller bracket that goes on the outboard side. And to compare that with what we currently have, it's just a big hole. Well, I guess there's technically an insert there, but you get what I'm saying, so that's what's going to take the place. Although I suspect if you really didn't like the lights there, yeah, you could just reuse that. Pop them out of here and pop them in your new Ford grill. That's up to you, but that's the game plan. So we're going to go ahead and affix those and start disassembling the Ford truck grill itself. Okay, boys, so over here what we figured out is either the kit, we lost some stuff in shipping, or something happened. So we have to improvise. So what we've gotten is some very small, or very short rather, screw, and then we are going to Loctite it in place and secure it with a nut. Like so. So your kit may or may not have this. If it does, hooray! And if it doesn't, well, you're going to have to improvise and put a nut in there and then secure it in place so that way this thing doesn't wobble around and loosen. We would try a washer if we could, but there's really not enough room. The screw is too short. I don't think that's going to work, so Loctite, I believe, is going to be the next best solution. That should reduce the vibrations to keep that from popping out. So, pro tip, that's what you may have to do if your kit is either missing something or didn't come with something. Okay, boys, the first order of business is we're going to go ahead and pop all these plastical push pin things out so we can get access to our grill here. Okay, boys, and with that cover off, you can now access what's holding the grill in. So we got a few little push penny deals, and I think these might be 10 mil. I'll confirm here in a second, but as you can see, we need to remove those and unplug these electrical connectors. So we'll do that and work on getting this thing out of here. Okay, boys, and with the wire moved out of the way now, these are 10 millimeters, so I was right earlier, just loosen them. Okay, boys, and now we got this small trim piece here. I guess we'll call this maybe a front panel, not really sure. Cover panel? We'll say cover panel or something. In any case, we need to remove it as it is in the way. It goes across the whole front of the vehicle. And it is only clipped on once we get rid of these guys. So I'll be back with what size that is, but you'll remove the two on this side, the two on that side, and then you can just kind of gently pull it off. And that'll give us access to what's securing this grill on from the bottom and from behind this here cover panel. Alright, boys, 7 millimeter is what we'll need to get those corner bolts out. Okay, boys, and with our header panel removed, bumper cover panel, whatever you want to call that thing, now have access to what's holding the grill in the bottom. These guys right here. Not these, only this. So one on this side. Ow. One on the other side. And then we need to pull these out. And 8mm is what we'll need to get these. Okay, boys, and there she is, grill lift, a big gaping hole. So if you need to clean your radiator fins, now's the time to do it. Alright, so here's our grill factory. Now we need to transplant this piece onto our new one. So we got 4 nuts there. I'm going to guess those are also 8mm, but I will confirm here in a second. So we're going to pop those off and then transfer this piece over to our new grill. Okay, boys, 10mm. This is what we'll take these nuts off. Okay, boys, and so now we just need to separate it. As you can see, these tabs are holding in place, so it's as simple as pulling it free from here, from our clamps, our tabs, clips, whatever you want to call them, and then we'll be able to transfer it over to the new one, which, as you can see, has these same style clips that will secure it in place. Which I failed to notice at first, but now we figured out there's an 8mm right in the center holding it in, so make sure you get that out before you start trying to yank it, because that's holding our grill in place. But I think now she should be free, boys. Yeah, she is. So we'll get that off, and then I guess we'll get to doing some transplanting. And here's our wiring harness that comes with the kit. So you have to plug it into your 3 lights that are on the front, which you'll see once we mount it to the vehicle. But we have to splice that into some of the existing wiring inside the truck. Alright, boys, and this just goes back in the way it came out. The wiring up through this hole. It looks kind of like a puzzle piece, I guess, the best way to describe it. A square with a notch in it. So I think we need to transplant those metal things onto this thing. Okay, boys. So when we have it reaffixed here, we don't need to use the 8 mil that was in there. That's deleted. These 4 nuts that stay in place on the side, those are deleted. So it's only held in by the little push pin tab things on the bottom that press into place, and then the clips. And then, of course, the ones that we took off the top that will also secure it in place. Now, since this has this wiring harness, these are going to get tapped into the parking lights. So when the parking lights come on, these lights on the front of the grill will also come on. Now, as for these lights, the owner hasn't specified yet what he wants to do. He's thinking put them on in the headlights, but I guess you've got options. If you wanted them to come on in the parking lights, you could just splice this into that wire, since that's going into the parking lights. Or you could splice this into the headlight wires, positive and negative, so when the headlights come on, these will come on. Or you could go into the fog lights.
You sound the foghorn.
Of course.
Fog!
I can hear something.
Grampy Rabbit is guiding them home.
The wiring harness, which runs from fog light to fog light, is this one that goes from here to there. So you do have options. You want these lights to illuminate when the fog lights come on, the parking lights, or the headlights. Your call, but those are the 3 options. Okay, boys, so we got our set in. We had to do a little bit of wiring work, which I did off camera, but so for we finally decided for these extra auxiliary lights, we are going to just splice them into the fog lights. So I got this side extended, running along here, spliced into that connector, and then running down through here, as you can see. And we're going to splice them into this fog light wire. So when the fog lights come on, the power is going to go through there and then power up both the auxiliary lighting. So that's how we got it. So we just got to do a little bit of splicing, and then we can snap this thing back in, and then she's going to be one mean-looking dude. Hey. Okay, boys, so we got the grill secured back in, and I did figure out on the fog lights here. So the yellow wire is going to be your positive, and this blue, black stripe thingy, at least I think that's what color it is, I'm colorblind. Okay, the striped wire, whatever that one is darker in color, that's your negative. So negative, positive. So I'm going to go ahead and solder that in, and we're good to be good on that. And then for our parking lights, we are going to go ahead and move the air box, get that out of the way, and then put that over and splice into our parking lights. Okay, boys, so we got that wired up, so fog lights and auxiliary lights powered up. Same circuit. So now for the parking lights, we're just going to splice those 3 with this wire, our parking lights here. So we have I think a green wire, and actually somebody who can see colors advised me that it's a green and orange striped wire, along with a yellow and I think black striped wire. So not sure which is positive and negative, but we'll burn that bridge when we get it. We'll figure it out, boys. And then when we do, we'll go ahead and we'll have grill parking lights affixed to our parking lights. So we're going to get those in. But it is also advised you do remove your air intake. So you saw my camera guy over here, my partner here, he took care of that. So we'll get that in, and then that's also going to be part of another video, because we're actually kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone. It's its own separate video for the air intake, putting that K&N in there. Hudson, I need your hands. Well, because you're going to turn on the light.
Very good.
I need your hands.
Here. For Katie.
Somebody
with you a set of hands. Yeah.
You got one hand, you can't
No
come out.
amputees.
You know, I could, one hand's fine. I mean, I prefer two, but okay, hold this.
You need me too?
Yeah, because you're going to have to turn on the parking lights right quick so I can see which way is positive and which way is negative. Man.
Isn't red always positive?
I mean, I don't know. Which one of those wires is red? Oh, wait, none of them are. So, either orange and green are red, or yellow and black is positive.
Hey, the light's already on.
Yeah.
Sick. Okay, well, move that out of the way. Okay. So, now, Kathleen, or Steven, somebody needs to go to the front of the thing and let me know if those grill lights turn on. Press them to the front.
Yep, they're on.
They are on?
Yep.
Okay, so red goes to
Green
and orange. Alright, that's all we need. Yeah, that'll turn off.
Well, he won't know what color's which. So.
Yeah, the colorblind man.
Okay, boys, we got our front cover panel here. Boom. Our screws are back in. She's nice and pushed in place. We now have our auxiliary lights wired to the fog lights, spliced in there. We have our Ford Grille parking lights spliced into the parking light. And so now, you'll be able to witness the fruits of our labor here. Okay, so after a few minor adjustments, now we got it fixed, boys. There we go. Grill lights are on, parking lights are on.
Do I need to turn the thing on?
I mean, if you wanted to just do them all at once, but yeah, they're on now. See, we golden. Alright, so that's it, boys and girls. If I happen to have a girl watching, the one female viewer I have, we now have fog lights, auxiliary lights, headlights, and our grill lights. So that's it. That's how we install our Ford Raptor Grille on our regular F-150. Thanks for watching, boys. Peace.